Hey guys, this is Lior from Lior's Moto Ride. Today we're gonna do some little different video, try to make it quick and short so it doesn't take too long. But it's a Thursday, about 5 o'clock after work. I came to my local riding area. I'm riding a Vertigo 2022. I'm a dealer, by the way. It's awesome bike. This is a section I'm going to ride. I did about 10 minutes warm-up before I came here, and that's the section. We're gonna walk through it, and before that I'm gonna show you what is a scorecard. So basically here on the top you mark your class, your name, and then there is usually 12 section to mark, and you can see all zeros, 1 and 2. So basically there is a punch, and there is a checker usually who stand in the section and watch you riding, and then he's gonna punch your card. So the key when you ride trial, and this again for new people who doesn't know about trial much and they are interested, the key is when you ride trial, first of all, what is a trial? Trial, it's a basically dirt bike who are more capable. It's a lightweight, very powerful. You have mostly torque, not necessarily top horsepower and speed, but it's all about the torque. So he can idle, doesn't get hot as much as other bikes, and it's designed to go over obstacle. Why doesn't have seat? So it's easy to jump out and is not feel so tall, because the body constantly move and shift forward and backwards on the bike and side, and you need the space. The seat will be kind of on the way, and also when you fall or crash, it's easy to jump and save the day with the jumping off the bike without seat. So the distance basically is so small here, and yeah, that's you can watch different videos. Anyway, so that's the scorecards, and now I'm gonna ride a section and we'll see how many points I get, how many time I took my foot down. And of course I'm gonna put my GoPro and be honest about it. It's all about the learning procedure. So basically, if you never put your foot down, you get 0 on the scorecard. Let's say it's section 1 on the top here. If you put your foot 1 time, you get 1. If you put the foot twice, you get 2. If you put the foot 3, you get 3. But now it's interesting, because once you have 3, it's okay if you had to put the foot 1 more time or even more, basically walk in the section, not off the bike, on the bike. When you are on the bike, it still count as 3 points. And those guys are bad points. You do not want to have points. You do want to have clean. When you get 5, it's when you enter the wrong gate, when your front axle pass the ribbon, when your rear wheel damage or break a ribbon or the gate cards, when the bike die and you were, if you able to start it without put the foot down, you are okay. But when it die and you need to put your foot down, that's where you get 5. Of course, if you fall, you crash, you go backwards, you cannot go in reverse. Let's say even when you hop, you can just stay in one place. You cannot hop in reverse, even if you never put your foot down. Basically, no reverse on the section. Also, sometimes you make so tight turns and your front axle cannot go over the track you just made and came from. It's kind of hard to explain, but let's say you enter and you make turn and then you go back and cross again your tracks to go over another obstacle or turn. You cannot do it. So you need to be smart about your turning and basically go one direction. When you enter section, there is an exit. And what else for fives? When you exit a section, your front axle must exit first, and then you can put your foot down so the checker will punch your card. Okay, let's be done with this. Okay, so this is the section. I may need to do 2 videos for that, part 1 and 2, or maybe even 3. First, what I just talked so far. Part 2 might be the walk in the section, and part 3 I'm gonna ride. Okay, so here is the section. We don't have any marks here. There's no cards. There is no a ribbon to close the area, but you know, we are honest about it. We know where we're supposed to go, and that's where we go. And usually your friend watch you, and then you know, if you get points, you get a points. Okay, so I ride advanced right now, so I'm gonna try to ride my advanced line. And of course, if you ride novice, example, you have your own line in the section. Not everyone ride the same. Yes, everyone probably enter at the same gate and exit at the same gate. Sometimes will be 2 gates, but the point is everyone have his own line. Example, pro and expert will go over huge rocks, and then the lower class, like novice, sportsman, intermediate, they got kind of small and medium rocks, steeper hills, none so steep. So okay, so now let's go inside the section. So here you go. My gate will be going over this rock, and then there is a drop here. Once I drop here, I need to start making right and go over this rock. Okay, so now I go over this rock. We're gonna go all the way here. I also watch for snakes. They're gonna come out soon. So anyway, turning here. Now look at this. This is another line. I will come over here and go up. So when I come here, I got all this space to turn, but I cannot go on the top because, like I said, I'm going to ride over here. So that's kind of my limit. So I always watch out where I'm going. Now this is because it's a practice section. I'm going over this rock, but actually I'm gonna try to be completely on the right side here and then go over the rock. Why? Because I'm going to make a turn, come back here, which I will basically cross my line, or maybe not cross but ride on my line, because there is no choice in this section, because we want to add the rock. Otherwise we need to maybe, you know, go from the side and then go over the rock. But that's what it is, and that's okay with everyone here who ride this section. So anyway, I'm gonna go over here. Now it's getting tight because I'm supposed to go over this rock, so it's not much room. So when I come here, what I will do is I'm gonna do a rear hop with my rear wheel, and then I'm gonna go over this rock. Now I can see someone make a mess here, because yeah, that will be okay. Somebody, okay, so anyway, I will go over this rock. Example, other classes might need to make just a turn, which is no easy. And once I go over the rock, I'm gonna come here, make really tight turn. And this is one of the hardest things to do over here, is to make this turn. Now remember again, I came here earlier, so there is no way I have to go slightly over here. And then I need to clear this rock and this gap, which is kind of big. It's easy to stick your belly or skid plate. And now it's uphill with, I will say, not so tight turn, but it's kind of double rocks to go, and then it's to immediately turn. I'm gonna fix the rock a little bit because that's too tight here. Now I coming down here, and remember when I came over that rock and I explained, so now I need to stay here on the top. I cannot go to the bottom. Go here, make a turn here, and then I have this rock to this rock, and then jump out, and I'm over. I mean, I'm out, I finish. So again, gonna walk back to the bike, get it warm, gonna start again a new video, and let's see how many points I get. I did not ride this section at least 2-3 weeks, and I only had 5-10 minutes warm up earlier. So let's see how I'm doing, and this is all for learning, okay? So let's see you in the next video. Thanks for watching so far.